This is the show. Let's find love on a podcast. That's the tagline. It didn't sound natural coming out of my mouth. I'm going to try it again. Ready, you guys? Let's find love on a podcast. Okay. You guys, I am so thrilled to introduce our headliner tonight. Please put your hands together for she is a lover of all things outdoors. She's an aspiring physician's assistant, and she is a blonde smoke show looking for someone tall, muscular, and with a great sense of humor. Give it up for Lily Dines! Lily.
Hello, Menver.
Thank you so much for being here, Lily. We're so psyched to have you.
I'm psyched as well.
Let's give a shout out to everyone who's here supporting you.
Yes, first and foremost, my mother,
Hello!
my best friend Jaden, and my newfound friend Anna.
Mother, best friend, and new friend is like the perfect triad.
Yes, it is.
And also so bold of you to have your mom here.
I mean, I don't think she's been excited for anything more than this ever.
Is it hard? Is it hard to get past you if you want to date Lily? No. You, what the? Girl.
No,
She
but
likes everybody?
She's caught some red flags in the past for sure.
Oh, okay, wait, what's an example?
I mean, I had a super possessive boyfriend in the past, and she was the first person to be like, oh, he's possessive. And I was like, no, he's not. But no,
She was like, oh, he's possessive.
She knew.
I still love him, but he's possessive.
Yeah, no, that didn't work out well. But
Okay.
she was the first person to know.
Hell yeah, give it up for Lily's mom, everybody. Okay, do you have friends tuning in on Twitch tonight?
I think I do. I think my best friend's boyfriend might be on Twitch.
Yeah, it's only men tuning in on Twitch.
Yeah,
to
shout
be
out
clear.
Aiden,
There's
shout
no-
out Haley, shout out Nikki and Tara.
Hell yeah. If there's any girls in the Twitch group chat, ring in right now. Okay. Group chat? What the fuck? Okay, here's the big kahuna question. What inspired you to apply for the show tonight?
Well, I was jobless, tipsy in my bed, and I saw an Instagram ad, and I said, that looks like fun.
Okay, amazing. We're going to spin that real quick. So, Lily's on the precipice of like any possibility of new materials. Picture this. New opportunities just flying at her from every direction. She's having sort of like one of those moments in her bed at night where you're saying, my life could go anywhere. And she sees an Instagram ad and applies. That's so sick. So it's mostly... It's mostly the fact that you're like, yeah, fucking whatever could happen. Let's do it for the plot. Is that
Pretty
correct?
much, yeah,
Okay.
literally.
Amazing. Give us a little background on who you are.
Okay, so I was born and raised here, and yes, Denver's the best city ever.
Wait, hang on. They switched up so hard. They were not, like 5 minutes ago, they were all shitting on it.
Oh, come on. Well, then I moved to LA to go to UCLA, finished my degree there, and then stayed there
Okay,
for...
wait, smarty pants.
Yes. Well, I try to be. Finished up 2 years of work after that in LA, and then realized I kind of hated LA and wanted to come back and be with my family. Jaden had just moved here, my best friend, so I was like, okay, yeah, it's time to move back.
Yeah, wickedly intelligent, very family and friends oriented. That's the vibe that I'm getting from you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, now what has your dating journey been like so far?
It's been pretty bad.
Cheers to that, everybody.
I would say during COVID, I was definitely a little bored because UCLA, like, LA was so shut down. So I definitely went on a lot of first dates on Bumble and Hinge, etc. Obviously, nothing really worked out from there. But then my senior year, I dated a guy for about a year, and that was a terrible decision. He was very toxic. Learned so much from that. And then recently, like early this year, I was in another relationship for a short amount of time. just with someone who also was not compatible. So yeah, it's just, I've had some people that I thought were compatible and then ultimately didn't end up being the person.
Yeah. So tonight you're looking for your ultimate perfect match.
I mean, if that happens, that would be amazing.
Okay.
It would be a sweet story.
Yeah. There's no greater meet cute. The stuff of rom-coms.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we only have a couple minutes left before we start our first date, but I have so many important questions. First of all, what's your biggest ick?
If you can't catch a ball.
Okay, weirdly targeted at me. Rude as fuck. What's your weirdest turn on?
Pecs.
That's not weird. What are you talking about? I actually kind of like muscular guys. It's so weird.
I don't know. It's pecs specifically. Like, I like to grab them.
God, yet another thing I don't have. Okay. And what's your biggest red flag?
If you're insecure, like, in any way.
Yeah, because you've been with possessive people, so
And
you do not want to be
yes,
controlled.
I have been with the most insecure person in the world, and it was the worst thing in
The
the world.
most insecure person in the world? You
Yes.
dated Ron DeSantis? That's crazy.
Yes, I did.
Wait, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to talk about politics. Never mind.
I did. You know now.
No, moving on. I'm getting fired after this. Okay. And last question. What's the best first date you've ever... And guys, listen up so that you can mimic this perfectly, like the little psychopaths you are. What's the best first date you've ever been on?
I would have to say a date where the guy just asked me a lot of questions and listened intently, and I could tell he listened.
God, the bar is on the floor.
No, it's not. That is so
a
rare.
conversation.
No, but that's so rare.
It is rare, and it makes me so sad.
Yeah, I get that.
So we're looking for a good listener who takes an interest in you and wants to learn more about you.
Yes, also who can, like, make the decision on the first date. I don't like making decisions.
Okay, she doesn't like making decisions. She wants to be someone to make decisions for her, but not in a possessive way. Perfect. Well, walk that balance. Figure it out. Okay. You guys, as much as I am roasting men all the time, I actually think we have some incredible contestants tonight. I am so excited for you to meet these guys. Are you ready for your first speed date?
I'm so
live
ready.
on a podcast?
So ready.
Okay. You guys, our first contestant. He grew up on a ranch, so he's basically a cowboy. He loves salsa dancing and hot yoga. And when asked his type, he said, "My gut reaction is toxic."
Hi, my name's Eric. I am 29 years old. I'm from the great state of Georgia. Graduated with a degree in business from the University of Georgia. I've moved out to Colorado about 2 years ago, and I am a recruiter by trade. Started in technical recruiting and now in aerospace recruiting. When I'm not working, you can find me on some misadventures with my dog, Bosco, little scamp that he is. Not featured. But outside of that, you can find me at the hot yoga studio, you can find me at the salsa club, you can find me traveling, and you can find me snuggled up with a good book, especially in these dark winters. Lily, I am very excited to meet you. I'm excited to see if we have a connection, but really just excited to have a good experience. So let's do this.
Give it up for Eric Sewell.
No fight.
Nice recovery.
How you doing?
Hello, Eric. I'm good. How are you? I do.
No, she's amazing.
Do you like toxic women?
Apparently, it's my type. I don't know.
I would not consider myself toxic.
Well, bless. Break the trend.
Good.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
nice.
going to actually, real quick, I'm going to have you both speak kind of down the barrel of the mic.
Oh,
real
okay.
quick.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You. Yeah. Well, let's have fun, right? Like, all these people came out to support. Shout out to the crowd, honestly. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that your mom's here. Bless. Honestly, I love my mom. I'm very close with her, so I'm really glad she's out here supporting you.
Good. That's a green flag for me.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, are you driving? Are we driving? What are we doing?
You can absolutely drive if you want to showcase your driving abilities. I've also got a couple questions if you're curious what's in the little mystery sheet.
What do you think? Let's open it up.
Okay.
Crack the sheet. Let's see what we got going.
Hell yeah. Eric, something that you said was that health is super important to you. So here's my question. What's your weirdest or most off-putting wellness practice?
Weirdest or most off-putting wellness practice? That is an interesting question. I'm like kind of a religious morning person. I get up at like kind of a weird time of morning, like 5 a.m., hit the gym, go to the yoga studio, try to get a hot workout in. And so that's, I think, a little off-putting to some people. So I don't know. Would that qualify? You think that's weird?
A little bit.
Yeah?
Raise your hands if that's off-putting.
I love my bed too much.
Off-putting? All right. Yeah, all right. It's off-putting. There you go. Answers your question, right?
No, here's my question.
All right.
How much are you willing to compromise if there's a beautiful woman in your bed?
Whoa. Whoa. That's a great question.
Changes everything.
Oof.
Oh, he's thinking too
I knock
hard.
I knock it down. I knock it down a few days. You know, I like to keep my routine, but I'm here to compromise for a beautiful person. You know. So
Okay, good.
yeah. All right. Well, tell me about yourself. I know you're aspiring PA, right?
Yes, I am.
Love that.
Yes.
What got you into medicine?
Well, I was diagnosed with a couple of autoimmune diseases, and basically the PA who treated me was similar to me, and she provided me with amazing care and made me feel normal again. So she was my inspiration, and that was my senior year of high school. So ever since then, I mean, I knew I was interested in science and biology and stuff, but ever since then I've really been like, I want to be in healthcare.
That's amazing. Inspiring, honestly.
Yeah. What do you do?
I'm a recruiter in aerospace, so I like to help people find their career goals. So,
Okay.
yeah. But I fell into it, honestly. Graduated college from UGA and was just looking around and really liked technology, like people, and felt like it was a good marriage between them, and have had quite the storied journey. Brought me out here, brought me to this amazing place with these amazing people.
Okay.
So grateful for that.
So you're not from here?
No, I'm from Georgia. I'm from the
Oh.
boons of Georgia.
Okay.
You know? So really ditch that accent, you know?
My
But-
real question is, can you ski?
Can I ski? Yes. I prefer snowboard. I don't know.
Snowboard's fine too, as
Like-
long as you can do it.
Yeah, can you? Obviously, you grew up here.
Yes.
assuming?
I was a ski racer.
Ah, a ski racer.
Yes.
So you can go fast.
I can.
A Mach 2? You just cruising?
Mach 3 maybe?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that's for me. I love to go fast, but I'm a tree fairy. I love to be out in the wilderness, you know?
Okay.
So-
I respect that. I
Yeah.
like that too.
Yeah. Well, tell me something really just unique or interesting about yourself.
Ooh.
Elbows off the table. Not doing that.
Yeah, what would your mom think?
I know, my mom.
Well, let's see. Goodness. Something unique or interesting.
Yeah.
Like what category of interesting are you thinking?
How about a good story? I love a good story.
A good story of
Yeah.
like
Just of something that you've experienced in your life that you're like, this is really interesting, it's worth sharing, you know? Anything come to mind?
I would say my family collectively owns a ranch in the mountains in Colorado, and
Okay.
it's just been a very special place for my brother and I to grow up on the weekends in the summer,
Okay.
and go to Rocky Mountain National Park, go fly fishing, go hiking, just explore the property. So I kind of learned the outdoors there, and it made me gain a huge respect for the outdoors and a passion for it as well.
Love that. All right, so you're a little rancher girl yourself, eh?
I wouldn't say a rancher. We don't have any animals on the ranch, but
Yeah, you like to ride horses?
I do, actually. I do.
All right.
Yes.
Giddy up cowgirl, right?
Do you?
Yeah, I love it. Honestly,
Okay.
I really privileged growing up in Georgia on a horse ranch, actually.
Oh, wow.
And so really had a great opportunity to experience that with my family and my siblings. So
Okay.
Yeah,
a
right?
fellow rancher.
yeah, exactly. Should we introduce another question from the? Yeah.
You guys have so much in common.
Yeah, love that. Cheers.
2 ranches in the
Let's
family.
go.
That's like a
Cheers.
lot of
Yes.
fucking
Yeah.
inheritance. Okay.
Generational wealth, maybe. Shall we?
Okay, I have a couple questions for you, Eric. I'm gonna put you on the spot. First of
Hit me.
all, do you have any sisters?
I do. Younger sister, Becca. I love you.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I like that answer.
Shout out Becca.
Yeah.
Can you describe anatomically how a tampon works?
Anatomically, how a tampon works. Oh, I feel like it's a red flag if I know that the answer to that question.
No, it is not.
I mean, I know it goes in the vagina, right? And
Okay, good.
Step
Mix
one.
it up.
right, you leave it in there for a period of time between 2 minutes and 8 hours,
So true.
right? And then at some point it comes out.
How does it come out?
It has a little string thing in you.
Okay.
I got
Yeah.
another question for you.
All right. Okay, that was an interesting question. Let me just like brace myself for this next question. Get my inner peace. Okay.
How many ovaries does the average woman have?
2.
That was a quick answer.
Nailed it.
I
Yeah,
like
right? All right, what you got? Come on, rapid fire.
Okay. Okay, that's as much quizzing you about women's bodies as I'm going to do. Here's
Thank God.
my next question. You talked a lot about how it's important for someone to have like a growth mindset.
Yes,
What does that mean to you?
totally. So I think like mental and physical health are incredibly important. Shout out therapy, honestly.
Agreed.
That's the most man way of putting that of all time.
Shout out therapy. Therapy. But both start barking. No, but I think it's really important to be like reflective and on how you're interacting with the world and what areas that you can step to be a little bit better and to improve on your relationships in your life, to improve on the activities and the curiosities that you have, right? Like I think it's really important that we continue to explore those things that are important to us, and so I think growth mindsets are really oriented around that.
I totally agree. I have been into that for as long as I can remember. Yeah, I was an athlete for a long time, so
Yeah.
that was a big part of it.
Oh, what you did the downhill skiing? That was racing.
Yeah, ski racing was my main sport. I
Did
played
you?
tennis in high school. And then when I went to UCLA, I was on the UCLA ski team. Very
nice.
very official, very competitive.
Yeah.
Just kidding. But
Well,
you know,
I'm a
it's-
college athlete myself, actually.
What
so,
did you do?
Water polo. So your jokes about the
Ooh!
speedos were really
Where did you
hitting
go?
home.
And about generational wealth.
Intergenerational. Yeah. What's that?
Where did you go to school?
The University of Georgia.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Did UCLA murder you?
Yes, they
Yeah.
put us underwater,
I bet.
literally. Yeah. So, yeah, it was a good experience. But yeah, I think I had like lost some sperm count dropped, because those speedos are so tight. My God. I know. Provocative. I know. You can ask my friends, all of them out there. They fucking know.
That could
So-
be a red flag.
That could be.
If
Yeah.
your friends were gonna tell a story to try to embarrass you, what would they tell?
Oh, and a story to embarrass me. That's a good question. Well, I think he's here. One of my buddies for his bachelor party, I did a strip dance for him and his fiance, and so that was quite embarrassing. I don't know. I leaned into it. So they didn't want strippers, and I was like, "I'll strip for you. I got you."
Solicited or okay?
Eh,
You
a
just
mix.
volunteered.
I was like, "Hey, you guys want a show? I got a show for you." So,
Hell yeah.
yeah. But
Okay, so he can be a stripper if he wants.
yeah, and I love to dance, so I'm really just kind of an extroverted person,
Yeah.
outgoing. So I try not to embarrass you in public if we go out, though, unless you want to be embarrassed. But unlikely.
Sometimes it's fun to be embarrassed in public, and sometimes it's not. You really just have to have the mental awareness
Sure.
to know which one it is.
Yeah. See, I'm like partially unhinged, so like, you know, it's really kind of hit or miss for me on whether or not that occurs. But yeah, what do you like? What do you like on a date? You like said some direction. You like the guy choosing the date.
Definitely.
Yeah?
I'm bad at choosing, but I also enjoy competition very much.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm good at a lot of things, and it makes me feel good if I can beat you.
Yeah, gotcha.
yeah.
Well, you obviously seem to be good at a
guys-
lot of things. I mean, good at dressing. My gosh, you're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Lord.
That's very
What a
sweet.
charming note. We're going to wrap this date up. You guys, give it up for Eric Siwa.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Eric.
Humbled and honored that I have the opportunity to fight for your heart.
Thank you, Eric.
Oh, and shout out to Brian and Dylan, your next contestants. I had a chance to speak with them. Amazing guys. So,
Yeah, he's here to make friends, folks. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, you guys. Give it up for Queen Lily and for Eric. Remember that at every table you have a QR code where you can vote on how that date went using Better Edge. So definitely make use of that. We are about to go to break, so this is a great time to get a drink or run to the restroom. And yeah, with that, let's go to break. I'm so glad to be back here to debrief that day and to get into our second date. First of all, give it up for Eric, contestant number 1. And if you haven't had a chance to vote on how that date went, there is still time. Use the QR code. Now, how did you feel about that date, Lily?
I thought it went decently. I was a little bit sad that he asked you to ask me the questions
Yeah.
because, as I said, I do want a man who can
Yeah.
drive the car, be the
I'm a
person who
good-
makes the decisions.
I'm a good litmus test for that energy because you have to out-masculine my energy, which is tough, but it's also kind of a low bar. So that's perfect.
No,
That's
but I
perfect
liked how
feedback.
much we had in common, so.
Yeah, you had a lot in
Yeah.
common. Water polo.
Well, I've never
ranches.
played water polo, but.
Right,
You
but
know,
you know,
the-
playing sports and stuff.
Yeah.
He can catch a ball
He can, well, do we.
in
know
water.
what? He can, because in water, you're right. You're right.
That's next level. That's the reverse egg.
I didn't even think about that.
That's a
He
turn on
can
you didn't
catch
even
a
know you
ball.
had.
That's amazing.
Okay, give it up for Eric catching a ball, everybody. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Are you ready for your second live speed date?
Yes.
You guys, it is time for contestant number 2. He is a self-described animal nerd looking for a human girlfriend. He is loyal like a golden retriever and stubborn like your mom's cockapoo that won't die.
Hey everyone, my name's Dylan. I'm 26 and really looking forward to being on the Date Night Pod tonight. I'm originally from Boston, Mass, the youngest of 3 with 2 older sisters who I'm very close with. They taught me a lot, and I originally came out to Colorado in 2016 for college and fell in love with Colorado and have stayed ever since in Denver with a lot of close friends. In my free time, I'm really into, a lot of the typical Colorado stuff. I really love skiing. I love hiking, backpacking, a lot of the outdoorsy stuff. I also really love cooking, wildlife photography, and music. I spend a lot of my free time trying to go to concerts with friends and listening to a lot of music. And I'm also hoping to learn some new interests from hopefully someone new. And yeah, in dating, I've been really looking for someone with a lot of emotional intelligence and a lot of practical intelligence as well. So Lily, I'm really excited for the opportunity to meet you and hope that you can offer a lot of that stuff. Yeah, looking forward to talking.
Give it up for Dylan Escol.
My decks look good right now. I hope so.
They
So-
do. They do.
Okay, so I actually brought you a gift to start off. So the first picture they sent me of you was of you at a festival. So I was
Okay.
like, we're in Denver, everyone here loves the EDM community, but pretty customary to trade some trinkets. So I brought this for you. You know, when you meet cool people at festivals,
I
you
love
give them
these.
something cool. So
Thank you.
yeah, absolutely.
That's so cute.
We call them merps. You know, you can make a lot of funny faces with them. It's a good look. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So okay. So one of the things they told me about you is like you like to be intellectual sometimes, and they started,
Definitely.
you know, calling me a nerd at the beginning. So that's
Okay,
good.
okay.
I don't know. What do you nerd out over? You know, what are you like super into at a niche level?
Pretty much everything biology. My major in college was called microbiology, immunology, and molecular genetics.
That's
So
awesome.
literally anything to do with any of those things. And the human body. As you know, I'm planning on being a PA, and yeah, I love the human body. I love just studying everything biology.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's an intense major for sure. So how did you get into that in the first place? Like what sparked your interest in going down that road?
I think genetics in 8th grade, weirdly. When we were doing little Punnett squares, if any of you remember the Punnett squares in 8th grade,
You want to know
I
my
was like,
alleles?
oh my god, I love those. So in high school, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take every single science class that I possibly can. And essentially, that's what led me to my major.
Very cool. So are you trying to like be cloning people after this, or what are you doing?
I wish, but no, I'm trying to be a physician assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you're into EDM as well? Another
Yes.
question I had. So what are you into mostly? Like what realm of that? Because that's super broad, so it could be a
Ooh.
lot.
I think my favorite artists right now are Millennium, Slander, Nightmare. Yeah, that's about it.
So you like some
Yeah.
sad bass, basically. You like to go cry and
I
dance.
do.
That's awesome, though. That's fun. So, how was that like when you were living in LA? Because obviously Denver is a great city for that, bad city for other things, but good music place.
Well, LA is also great for that.
Yeah.
I also had a really good friend from UCLA who lived there, and she was like my rave mommy, so she'd just bring me everywhere to every concert that I wanted to go to.
That's awesome.
Yes.
It's good to have a rave mom in the group.
So you know EDM.
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
the rave dad of my group actually. My friends out there can
Oh, okay.
attest. I'm the one that's carrying the totem at festivals.
I love
and
that.
Having all the wallers now.
Okay, who are your favorite artists?
I'm way more into like house and techno, but
Okay.
I love bass too. But I'm honestly like a truly everything music lover. Like my 3 main listen to genres probably of the last, I don't know, month are house, jazz, and like funk. So
Jazz.
I like a bunch of random stuff. Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
Fun. Yeah. So you know, if we end up going on a second date, maybe we'll hit up a jazz night somewhere.
Okay. I forgot to mention Subtronics. I've recently been obsessed with.
Okay. So you like to go headbang? Or what are his
Well-
bands called? Cyclops Gang or whatever.
Yeah, it's definitely a headbanging type thing, but I get like weirdly self-conscious when I dance.
Yeah.
So the last time I saw Subtronics, my friend was headbanging really hard on basically the barrier, and she was moving it back and forth, and I was the one that was trying
Oh,
to
so
pull
you guys
it.
are on
I
the
was,
rail.
No, but I was trying to pull it back because I felt bad for the security guards that
Yeah.
were in the middle.
So that's why you moved back. You're on the rail. You're trying to be like among the wooks out here, basically, because this
No,
is
that
a
is
wook
not.
nest.
No, because it's the same thing here.
Okay, sweet. So if you could bring then one artist back from the dead to listen to, who would it be? Or to see, more importantly.
Easily Avicii.
Okay.
Yes.
I
He was
respect
my
that
favorite
answer.
for all of high
R.I.P..
school.
Yeah. So you're trying to listen to Levels live.
Oh,
'Cause how could
absolutely.
you not want
I mean,
to?
I would have died and gone to heaven if I could see that.
Yeah.
How about you?
Super off base, but BB King, if you know who that is.
I have no idea who that is,
Cameraman
but
who's
apparently the
hyped on
audience does.
He's like a legendary blues artist, like pioneer, basically.
Okay.
One of the reason that we have like real rock and roll now.
Oh, interesting.
Very cool, man.
I cannot
Great
say
singer.
I follow any older music. I just stick to the stuff that's coming out.
Yeah. If my dad was watching
I'm
right
basic.
now, if he knew what Twitch was, he would be super hyped on that answer. So that's good. I know. I think my mom and sisters are watching out there. So if you guys see this, yeah.
Hi, Mom and Sister.
Another question I have for you, since I was brought in as being an animal nerd, and what I'm more concerned with is the why for this answer. But if you could be reincarnated as any animal, what would it be?
My answer is always a parrot, because I've always absolutely loved seeing colors, sunsets, mountains, sunrises, just everything with color. And parrots can see more colors than humans can, and they are colorful themselves, so why not? Also, they can fly, so that's sick. I mean, yeah, that's just an added bonus.
Absolutely.
How about you?
I would be a bird as well. I would be a bird called an osprey.
Okay,
So-
I know what an osprey
Okay,
is. Thank
nice.
you.
Sorry to mansplain ospreys right now. If you want some fun facts, I'm here for it, so let me know. I'm full of them.
You guys, I've never been happier to be completely shut out of a conversation. This is so hot.
I'm ready for my female anatomy questions whenever you're
Oh,
ready.
please,
so-
please, actually, please.
Alrighty, I got some female anatomy questions. You can open up your body language a little bit.
Okay.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I'm ready.
Okay. How many holes do women have?
Depends how brave you are. No.
Stop. He's good. He's good. Fuck.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
How many periods do they get a month?
One, depending. I guess less if they're on birth control. I don't know. But one.
God. Okay.
Is this like supposed to be? Is that a hard question for guys? I hope
It can be.
Yeah, you have no idea how low it goes.
not. That wasn't supposed to be a pick me answer. I swear.
Okay, here's my question. You love animals.
Yes.
Would you still like Lily if she was a worm?
If she was
that's
this is
a good
classic.
question.
I mean, if I love somebody, like I would hopefully end up being a worm too.
Yeah, would you love her more if she was a worm?
Well, I would hope to become a worm, so like we can both be worms together.
That
so
is
I
the
guess
best
so,
answer I've ever heard for that question.
I think if
Yeah.
I wasn't, it would be a little tricky for the whole.
I feel like he got briefed beforehand or something. He's doing so good. Okay,
They
here's a
gave me, like,
question.
yeah,
Here's
whole
a
cheat
question
sheet.
for both of you. Ready? And either of you can go first, but Dylan likes to take the reins. Okay, it's fuck, marry, kill, Timon, Pumbaa, and Scar.
All right, I mean we're
Wait,
killing the
is
fuck out of
Timon,
Scar.
who's Timon?
You're killing Scar?
Who's Timon?
Timon
the
and
Lion
Pumbaa are Pumbaa's the warthog and Timon is the prairie dog? Question mark?
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm probably fucking Timon. He's spicy, exciting. Scar's dead, easy, no problem. Pumbaa, Mary, solid guy, can carry me along. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to kill Timon. I will fuck Scar
Oh, she wants the bad boy. Oh, uh-oh.
sometimes. If I'm in the
But
right
who's
mood.
she gonna marry? Who's she gonna marry?
I will marry Pumbaa, obviously.
Cheers to that,
Everyone
then.
would marry Pumbaa.
Cheers to marrying Pumbaa. That's a good answer.
Yes. After everything, I'm wholesome.
Okay, here's something a little bit deeper. Dylan, you talked about how something really important to you is emotional intelligence.
Absolutely.
Where do you think you get your emotional intelligence from?
I would say therapy. That's the main one. I don't know. I think you can only get that from like really diving into yourself. Like you have to be vulnerable internally and be able to like go to some dark places to learn about some emotional intelligence. Just being able to listen to people and understand. Would you say that's important to you? Like where do you get that from?
Emotional intelligence is definitely one of the most important things I look for in a person. Like no matter if it's partner, friend, whatever. Yeah, I almost have the same answer. Therapy and just learning from the hard things you've gone through for sure.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
So on that note, like what is important to you in dating and relationships? Because obviously this show is a different, way of going about it. Hopefully they're matching us up well. It seems like it so far. But like what's important to you in the dating realm?
I would say, as you said earlier, if someone could be intellectual with me and also can make me laugh, is just willing to kind of like have me as a priority. I really haven't experienced that ever in my life, so I'm kind of waiting for that person who's willing to do that.
Yeah.
And someone who is athletic.
Okay, for sure. Okay, so I have a follow-up question to that also.
And we're wrapping it up a little bit.
Okay,
This is your
so
last
you
question.
said you want somebody that can beat you in a ski race. What or you want to be able to beat them? I think if you beat me, that would be like the hottest thing ever. So that would be sick.
No, but someone who's good at skiing is amazing.
Okay, so like you grew up racing and stuff. So
Yes.
like, so you think you'd win?
Well, are you good?
I don't know. You'll have to see.
Did you grow up skiing?
I did. I grew up racing.
You grew up racing?
I grew up racing, yes. On the East Coast, though, so a lot smaller
Okay, but
and
that's
icier.
good. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Like, because racing makes people such good skiers.
Yeah, I don't race or anything like that anymore, but I like throwing myself off.
Okay, you
cliff.
guys,
Okay.
time
Hell
is
yeah.
up. Thank you so much, Dylan. Everybody
Thank
give
you.
it up for Dylan.
So good to meet you.
Oh my God. That was so good. You guys, it is now time. You can scan your QR codes powered by Better Edge at your table to vote on how you think the date went. And for now, we are going to take a little break. You guys, welcome back to the Date Night Podcast. Hell yeah. You guys, during the break, I was able to get one of the Queen Palomas, which is one of the signature drinks that our sponsor, Don Julio, provided tonight. Give it up for Don Julio. I'm sober, so this has no Don Julio in it, but it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. Lily, how was that last date? How was Dylan?
I think it went really well. I was really appreciative that he asked all the questions, and you had to
Yeah.
interrupt him to ask those
He
anatomy
took the
questions.
reins. Yeah,
And even the anatomy questions he answered with such confidence.
he went above and beyond.
I mean, yeah, he killed it.
Yeah. He got to listen to all of your feedback about the first date. So to be clear, he did get a little bit of a leg up.
You're right.
But he did such a good job with
He did.
it.
He
He
really
really
did.
took it and ran.
No, I can tell that's kind of his personality, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. Such a hot date. Okay. Are you ready for your final contestant of the night?
Yes!
You guys, he is a DJ, photographer, videographer, and Medicare salesperson, but don't worry, he would have never led with DJ. That was all me.
All right, take 6,342. Hey, I'm Brian. I'm 28 years old, and I've been living in Denver for almost 4 years now. Depending on the season, I'm either a Medicare sales agent or a photographer and videographer and DJ as well. Fitness is a big part of my life. I'm either doing CrossFit, going on long runs, or just having a simple bro day, hitting some big weight and getting a nice pump in. When I'm not doing that, just like everyone else, I love to hike. I'm also a big snowboarder as well. So anytime I can go in the outdoors and disconnect, I'm all about it. Music is also a big part of my life. Definitely love going to shows. Even though I'm more focused on my fitness and wellness now, I'll still get feral at an underground party. Lily, I'm excited to meet you. I see that you're into EDM, you're competitive, and you're definitely smart. So we'll see if we're able to hit the dance floor all night and then go straight into hitting the slopes all morning.
Give it up for Brian Rivera.
Okay, I immediately have a question for you.
Shoot it.
As a Medicare salesperson, are you out to get Medicare patients?
No.
Or are you out to help them?
So basically what I do is that I figure out what kind of plan they have and how I can upgrade them. So I work with different carriers, figure out which plans they have, and then I try to get them the best that we can do.
Okay, because I've been in the healthcare industry for over 2 years now, and
It can suck.
Medicare is an issue.
Yeah, it blows. But screw that. We don't have to talk about
I love that. Okay.
What I really want to talk about.
Just had to make sure.
No, yeah, for sure. You're skiing in competition. That's badass. I love it. All right, so what are some good stories? Like any comps, any crazy wins, any bad burns?
Well, the biggest tragedy of my life is that I never got first place. I got second, third, fourth. etc.
No.
I got everything except first.
No.
Yeah. I will say the biggest crash I had was, do you know what DINs are on skis? Like
DINs?
how tight they tie your bindings, essentially.
Oh, no way.
So they made mine super loose
Uh-huh.
one time when I was like 13, and I started on this steep hill, immediately lost my ski, was sliding down to
Did
this
you
gate,
start
thought I was
fishing
going to hit my
yard
face, hit my leg instead, had a bruise for 6 months, but I was so lucky I never got injured. I saw all my friends got injured.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That is so horrible. Okay, so I'm not a skier, but I'm a snowboarder. I got just 2 years of experience. Like, that's it. So I'm really from Iowa. I moved here 4 years
Oh,
ago.
okay.
4 years ago. So we'll battle it out. You ski, I snowboard. I know I'm better, but I'll let you race me. It's all good.
I'll win.
I feel like it's not about who's faster. It's about
It is.
who's
No, that's
less
how a
scared
race
to die.
works, Brian.
It's about who's less scared to die. So we'll see.
It's about who's faster.
Have you ever watched a sport?
Ooh, yes. So I have watched The Bachelor.
Is that a
I have-
sport?
Is it not? Have I been lied to my whole entire goddamn life? God damn it. All right, and then
That's funny.
your music. You said you like Elenium, Slander. Did you top two, and then what else?
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
Well, I there are so many people I like.
There's too many. There's too many.
Subtronics is probably my favorite right now, actually.
Uh-huh. Are you mainly a bass girl, or do you mess around with other subgenres as well?
My favorite artist of all time is Post Malone, actually.
Really?
Do you like Post Malone?
I listen to some Post Malone.
Okay.
So when it comes to like top 40 and all that, I'm more of a big fan of The Weeknd.
Oh, I love The Weeknd.
Oh, who doesn't like The Weeknd?
Yeah.
If you didn't like The Weeknd,
No, he's amazing. Singing along
Ugh.
to him is like the best thing ever.
oh, 1000%.
Yeah.
Favorite song. Favorite song by The Weeknd. What would it be? Or
I forget what it's called, the one with 21 Savage.
21 Savage. I don't know all of them by heart. Do you have like a favorite like go-to karaoke song that you would sing to?
No.
What, you don't? Do you ever do karaoke at all?
I've never done karaoke.
You've never done karaoke.
I
All right.
want to, though. I feel like it
Are
would
you
be
serious?
so fun.
All right, that's
Yeah.
gonna be our second date.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's gonna be a second date. So my guilty pleasure, ever since I was like 13, I was always a big Pitbull fan. So Hotel Room
I
is
love
definitely
Pitbull.
my main one.
I am actually dying to go to a Pitbull concert.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We'll find one. We'll go. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna get those bald wigs. Are they wigs?
Yes. No. The
Ball
ball. Yeah. The
Yeah,
ball
yeah.
caps.
We'll do ball caps. We'll get shades, and then we'll walk the whole entire
Hell
Pitbull
yeah,
outfit.
in a suit.
You already
Okay,
know.
cosplayers.
You already know.
Wait. Do you speak Spanish?
Pues claro que sí.
Oh man.
Claro que sí. Si soy mexicano, eres mi hermosita.
She's blushing. She's flustered.
I got you. Anytime you want me to speak Spanish.
I like a guy who
got
speaks
you.
Spanish.
Of course. My mom would be so disappointed if I could not speak Spanish. I got you. No worries whatsoever. So what is your your normal day-to-day like throughout the weekday?
Well, it kind of just changed because I didn't have a job for 2 months. Because I moved here from LA, and then it took forever to get credentialed for my new job. So
It's so horrible out here.
oh,
it's so horrible.
Yeah, it's so horrible not having a job for 2 months.
All that damn free time.
Now it's 8 to 5. I'm working. Usually at least 3 days per week. I try to work out at either a 45 or just lifting on my own.
Oh, really? A 45? That's
Yeah.
like it's circuit training, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay,
is.
okay.
Like strength and cardio, depends on the day. And then weekends, it really depends, like what time of year it is, skiing or hiking, or kind of this time of year when neither is really.
I know we're in that weird awkward phase.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
You know, maybe going out in Denver or working out, running errands.
Running errands.
How about you?
That's perfect. So my day-to-day, so whenever I'm not doing Medicare sales, it kind of depends on the season. I like to be adaptable and kind of how I'm feeling. When I'm not doing that, I'm usually doing any photo or video work. And then at nights, whenever the gigs come, I do DJing as well. So I'm a big like house DJ.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, yeah. So I DJ around town. So we can definitely hit up some house shows.
What's the coolest place you've DJ'd?
For sure, Temple is my favorite one.
Oh. Ooh,
Just because when I
okay.
first moved here, it was the first club I went to.
Not the red flags for Temple.
I also teach some other spots as well, but no,
He's
That
like,
spot-
I'll never go there again if that's what you want.
oh no, I still love it till the day I die. No, when I first went there, it's nice because like being in Iowa, there's not much going out there. I came out here, I was wanting to pursue a lot of music, either in DJing or photo and video stuff like that.
I'm
It was
looking
the
at my
biggest
best friend because
spectacle.
she's from Iowa too.
No way. Let's go, Iowa. Let's fucking go.
No one's ever said let's fucking go for Iowa, but sure.
You're a
Okay,
hater,
I
you're
have
a
a couple
hater.
questions for you, Brian. Because here's the thing: I think it's so impressive. You have so many different jobs and gigs, and then you're always in the gym. You talked about that on your interview call.
Mm-hmm.
How do you make time for? But you also said you're looking for like something real and serious. How do you make time for a girlfriend?
So this is why I really want a girl that has similar interests as me, because I want companionship. I want something serious. I want a girl that we can be better together, pursue different avenues. Like, for example, like this summer, I went through that stereotypical quarter-life crisis where I started running half marathons and doing all that stuff. So I want a girl that can just basically keep up with me. Like, whatever we do, we're grinding. We're getting better physically, mentally, and emotionally.
I love that.
So I want
love that.
Yeah, I want her to be with me every step of the way.
Yeah.
You did say also that your friends would describe you as very audacious.
Yeah.
What is an example of that?
So I don't know. I have this thing where like whenever I'm in a room, I hate when it's like super quiet, and so I just try and crack as many jokes as I can. No filter. I just always try and bring the mood up. Yeah, it's always trying to bring the mood up
Hell yeah.
any way I can.
Love that too.
What's your best dad joke?
My best dad joke. What do you call an army of babies?
What?
An infantry.
Yes.
Green flags for that.
Oh, did you have another one for me? I didn't know.
I thought you were gonna go to the anatomy questions.
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. I forgot about those. Okay.
Shit.
You
here we
know
go.
we've been given some softballs. This is a low bar, okay?
Low
we got
bar.
some questions to see if you know what women's bodies are at all.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, what are the primary hormones contained in most hormonal birth controls?
So I know the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. That has to be
what?
the answer. That has to be the answer.
The
mitochondria, right?
The mitochondria?
Yeah, is that what it is?
The mitochondria? You almost had it.
That's what
That's-
ChatGPT told me. So.
almost had
That's
it.
so wildly funny because that is a meme of a biology fact that everyone remembers, and you're the first person who's ever not remembered it, dude.
So he's
That's
not a
all
biology
great.
guy. That's okay.
Absolutely
Okay.
not.
We'll give you an easier female anatomy question. Okay. How many follicles designates a PCOS diagnosis?
11,352.
I respect the try.
Not even close, mi amigo.
Hey, the good thing is you got a lot to teach me, so it's all good.
That's true.
I'll listen to you all day.
You will learn healthcare.
Let's go. Let's get it. We'll
Did-
learn together.
To be completely fair, we did prank you with those ones. They
Oh.
were
Yeah.
significantly
Oh,
harder
sorry.
than
Who
we
the
gave the other
hell
I'm
boys.
sorry.
Yeah.
That
hell
one
knows
wasn't
it?
easier.
Oh my God.
But you held up nice. You didn't get mad or anything.
Gracias.
So that's
of
good.
course, Of course.
Oh, and people
Okay.
in Twitch got it actually.
Oh,
Estrogen
really?
and progesterone.
Oh, they got a computer with them. Oh, come on.
I
now.
mean, it's easy if you're a girl.
All right. So another question I have for you: what's a compliment that you don't get a lot of that you wish you could get more of? What's
That's a
something?
tough question.
Yeah. What's something about you that you wish more people knew about that you're proud of?
I think that I was able to overcome a couple of autoimmune disease diagnoses, and that like I've been able to live a happy and healthy life after those.
How young were you when you got diagnosed with those?
17 and 19.
Oh shit! A little badass over here. Okay. I like that.
Alrighty. You guys, we have time for one more question.
One
so
more
anything
question?
you want to get out as we wrap
Okay.
up?
Ask the most interesting question you've ever asked.
The most interesting
is so
question.
much pressure.
All right. Outside of being a PA, if money wasn't a thing, what's another service that you would want to give to the world out of your heart?
I think I would be like a traveling philanthropist.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I love traveling, and I love giving people things, whatever that is, like giving my family gifts or giving random things to charity.
Is that one of your love languages, gift giving, or what would it be?
It is, yeah. Recently discovered, but yes.
Recently discovered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, you
I
guys.
love that.
Time's up. You guys, everybody, give it up for
All right.
Brian.
Nice to meet you.
That was such a great date, everybody. Remember that you can scan the QR codes at your table. You can vote, powered by Better Age, at how you went to think the date went. Oh my God, this non-alcoholic Paloma is getting me crazy drunk. Thanks, Don Julio. You guys, we are going to be back to debrief about that date and to get our final decisions. But for now, we're going to take a break. You guys, we are back for our final decision. Give it up. I know everybody's probably really nervous, so thankfully Don Julio has provided a Don Julio cheers shot to all the contestants. So Lee will be handing those out. And everybody, we can do a little cheers before we get to our final decisions. This for me or Lily?
They're thick.
Okay. Perfect. Everybody, cheers. Say thanks, Don Julio, for sponsoring. Alrighty, you guys. So the way that this final decision is going to work is that each of our contestants is going to have the chance to take the mic and say their closing remarks about how they think the night went. One final pitch to Lily to win her heart, okay? And we'll go ahead and start with you, Eric.
All right, great. Lily, I enjoyed connecting with you. I was trying to break the ice, just keep it light, make sure that this was a good experience for both of us because, you know, if this is not the right connection, then I really hope whoever you find is the perfect person for you, honestly. I'm romantic that way, and if it's one of these fellas, honestly, just hanging out here, chilling with them, they are good guys. So if it's not me, I think you're in good hands, honestly. So that being said, it was a complete honor to fight for you, and honestly, if I think we went on a second date, we would have so much fun. We'd go to the comedy show, we'd go out to the scene club, grab a few drinks, and we get to know each other a little bit more than the 10 minutes of jousting on stage that we had. So,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with these guys too, but really 10 minutes is quick to be getting to know each other, but I thought that was, even in that rapid fire time, was so much fun. So I would love to go on a second date to actually like deeply get to know you better, and hopefully you get to know me a little bit better as well. You know, share some ski and concert stories and things of the like. I thought that was pretty cool, but you know, now I have big shoes to fill if we do. I guess we're going to have to go to a jazz bar. Hopefully those exist here.
Yeah, you know what they say about big shoes. Give it up for Dylan! Alrighty, Brian, our last closing remarks. Kick it off.
I had a great time talking to you. I really like the fact that you mentioned you want to be a traveling philanthropist. That shows a lot about you, your empathy, your compassion, and your love. That's a big green flag for me, and I really hope that we can go on a second date.
Thank you. You guys are all so sweet.
Alrighty, Lily, what we're going to do first is you're going to select one of our incredible contestants who you will not be going on a second date with. I know, it's hard. Obviously, these are three great guys, but one can't make the final two.
Yeah, this is way harder than I thought it would be. Yeah, it's not hard to, it's not easy to reject anyone. I'm sorry. It's not easy to reject any of you. I think the first person I'm going to be sending home, even though he was super sweet, I just don't think we had enough in common. Eric, I will be sending you home.
You guys give it up for Eric!
Thank you for the opportunity, and I really appreciate you.
He is such a great guy, and he is single, so you can find him on Instagram. Alrighty, we have two remaining contestants. have one chance to woo Lily's heart in either direction. Take it away, boys.
Absolutely. Yeah, I thought we had a fun time together going back and forth, you know. I was definitely going a little bit rapid fire there, so I would love
I like that.
if we go on a second date to give you the opportunity to ask me the questions that you'd like to ask, but also like I have a lot more that I think I'm interested to learn about you. You seem intelligent, you seem like you have depth and complexity, so that's what I'm interested in, and yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
So I think we'll definitely get along. We have a lot of similar interests. We do a lot of things together. We'll hit the slopes. We'll go out to festivals. We'll work out together. It's you and me. We got a lot to do together.
Say
All our
something in
hobbies.
Spanish.
Oh, y también hablo español. Hermosita.
That's cheating.
It is cheating.
Alrighty, you guys. This is the moment you have all been waiting for. You can only pick one contestant who gets the final second date. Who is it going to be?
It's gonna be Dylan.
Give it up for Dylan and for Brian, you guys. Incredible, incredible show. Yeah, congratulations to both of you. And we're gonna wrap it up. You guys can go. You guys can make plans for your second date. We don't have to watch. First of all, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for everyone who tuned in on Twitch. Thank you to our sponsors, Don Julio and Better Edge. And we will see you next Wednesday, October 23rd for Season 8, Episode 2. Join us next time to Find Love on a Podcast with the return of King Anthony. Okay. Bye, everybody. Get home safe.